All right, guys, here we are in job progress. This is the main screen, the home screen. Yours should look very similar to this. I'm just going to go over some of the 10,000 foot view of what this page is and how to navigate some of the functions on here. The first thing you're going to notice is all of these different colors right here. These are all the different stages of our company. We have designed these for us. We've come a long way. We've made a lot of changes, and to be honest, we'll probably make some more at some point. First stage is obviously the lead phase. In the lead phase, as soon as you enter your clients into the system, those clients are going to automatically be assigned a web portal, their own personal website that houses all the information that you want them to see. It doesn't automatically put in everything that's in their file, but you can select any documents, pictures, invoices, videos, things of that nature that they can see at any time, and it's theirs. The next one is the adjuster meeting phase. Obviously, not every job that we do is going to be an adjuster meeting, but we leave that there because it's an important part. Each phase, as you go along, will give you tasks and responsibilities that you need to do during this phase. Having said that, in the adjuster meeting phase, you're going to get tasks such as, fill out the what insurance company we're working with. If you have a scope of work, upload that to the file. What is the adjuster's name? Is it a third-party adjuster? Anything that you know and can fill out about the insurance company, the job goes into this phase. Once that phase is complete, you move into the proposal phase. That proposal phase is basically, this phase is for you. This phase is for you to begin building an estimate. If you have an insurance scope of work that already has a dollar amount on it, then obviously we're going to want to build an estimate that matches the dollar amount that the insurance company has provided. Now, you might be asking, what if the insurance company missed something? We'll get to that. But for now, this is the stage where you're going to build an estimate, build a proposal that has the scope of work, has the dollar amount, so that we can get the ball rolling with the insurance company. Nothing that you do in the proposal phase is necessarily going to be presented to the client. This is just for you, just for TRG, to start the process of putting a scope of work and a proposal together for them. You'll notice that the next phase is pre-production supplement. Now, why didn't we just say supplement? Because over here, we have supplementation. Sometimes we have jobs where after the job is complete, we had to do some things per codes or, notice some or additional damage that we'll need to supplement for. So in this phase, once you get done with the proposal phase and you move it into the pre-production supplement phase, this will automatically send a task and an email to our professional supplementers. They will have access to your file to see all the documents, the photos, and everything that they're going to need to properly supplement it, or to tell you that the job is not worth supplementing. And once their job is complete, whether they inform you that it doesn't need supplementation or that they have completed it, they're going to put those files that they created back into your file and let you know that the process is complete and ready for you to move forward. Now, these previous phases, when I talk about the insurance company, the adjuster name, photos, documents, anything that has to do with the claim, that's why it's important to put those in, because when you get to the pre-production supplement phase, they're going to need all that information available to them so they can properly supplement. Once they're done, it's going to go into the estimate phase. Now, this is where all the nuts and bolts come together. This is where you build your own scope of work, exactly how it needs to be done, the whole roof system to TRG standards, put together a proposal, and you're ready to submit to the client. In this phase, you will actually send it to the client. You can print that off in person. You can make everything available on their web portal, which we absolutely encourage. It's a great tool for a lot of customers, especially insurance agents and adjusters, to see that everything is right there. They're not having to email and text and call to try to get all this additional information. It's all there on the web portal. Even if you have a customer that doesn't use email, I've been told plenty of times by customers, I don't internet. So you still want to build the web portal because their adjuster and their agent may be using that even though the customer is not. So the estimate phase is for putting together your full proposal, full scope of work, make sure all the pictures are there, make sure all the documents are there. And again, when you enter this phase, you're going to have tasks that are automated for you to fill out to remind you what you need to have ready before you send out that documentation. And those tasks are important. They're there to help you. They're not there as homework or as to annoy you. They're there to make sure that you have everything that you need to be successful in this sales progress. So once you've sent or presented the information to the client, you can move that into the follow-up phase. Follow-up phase, it's really more of a placeholder. It's going to remind you every 2 days to follow up with your client, see if they have any questions, see if you need to drop off any samples, etc. Once the job is sold, hopefully, you can move into the collect ACV deposit with contract phase. This is the most important phase so far. We're not going to start the job unless we've got a deposit or ACV collected and a signed contract. The system will not allow you to move forward into the pre-production phase until you have completed all the tasks in the collect ACV deposit with contract phase. It's very important that we do all of this. Now, once you have collected the deposit, you have turned that check into the accountant or to myself or Larry. You've completed all of your tasks. You're going to move that into the pre-production phase. Now that is where I take over, and I'm going to go ahead and stop that there because we'll get into a little more detail about the phases that we've gone over already and what happens in these phases coming up in the future. But for now, once you get to the pre-production phase, as long as you've got everything done, you put that into my world and I will review everything. If I'm missing something, then I'm either going to send it back to you so that you can complete those items, or if it's something quick, then I'll try to go ahead and take care of it. But my job is not to complete the tasks for you. My job is to make sure that you have completed the task, that you're familiar with the job. The job has every bit of documentation and photos that it needs so that we can produce the job efficiently and successfully.